Hello, welcome again. We are solving GATE 2021 Axis Thermodynamics paper. Question number 15 is for the refrigerant R134 at 1 MPa and 50 degrees Celsius. The difference between specific volume computed by assuming it to be an ideal gas and its actual specific volume is V ideal minus V actual is equal to 4.529 into 10 power minus 3 meter cube per kilogram. If the compressibility factor associated with this state is Z is equal to 0.84, the V com minus V actual equal to dash into 10 power minus 3 meter cube per kilogram. 3 decimal places. Here V com is the specific volume calculated by using compressibility factor for the refrigerant R134 at 1 MPa and 50 degrees Celsius. The characteristic gas constant is 0.0815 kilojoule per kilogram per degree Kelvin. The critical pressure and critical temperature are PCR 4.059 MPa and TCR 374.2 Kelvin. Okay. Now, from the ideal gas relationship, assuming the refrigerant as an ideal gas, from the ideal gas relationship, the ideal volume is ideal specific volume is RT by P. Okay, this is specific volume for 1 kg mass. Okay, so R is your 0.815 into 1000 in joule per kilogram per degree Kelvin, and temperature is 323. Okay, temperature is 50 degrees Celsius or 323. Okay, and pressure is 1 into 10 minus 6, and the pressure is 1 MPa. Okay, so this is your actual ideal volume 0.0263245 meter cube per kilogram. Okay, and V ideal minus V actual is given. So from this we can calculate V actual. So V actual is 21.79 into 10 minus 3 meter cube per kilogram. Now V comp is the volume assuming the compressibility factor. Okay, that is what is formula is this by Z or multiplied by Z. Okay, so it will be Z RT by P. Okay, so now Z is given as 0.84, so we can calculate V comp. So V comp is your 0.02211258 meter cube per kilogram. So V comp minus V actual is this V comp and V actual is your difference of these two, that is 0.32 10 power minus 3 meter cube per kilogram. Okay, next. A mixture of air and water vapor enters a steady flow adiabatic saturator at 50 degrees Celsius and 100 kPa. It leaves the saturator in a completely saturated state at temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and pressure of 100 kPa. The liquid water enters the saturator at 25 degrees Celsius if the air is considered to be an ideal gas with constant specific heat capacity. The relative humidity of the air entering the saturator is dash percentage 1 decimal place. Okay, use the following data. The properties of the water at 25 degrees Celsius and 50 degrees Celsius are given. Okay, and specific heat of air is given, that is 1 Okay, now the air and water mixture are, as air and water vapor are entering a adiabatic saturator, and at air is at 50 degrees Celsius and the leaving air is saturated at 25 degrees Celsius. So leaving air is saturated, it means it is having 100% relative humidity. So relative humidity is 100%. Okay, and we know that this pi in friction is PV by P saturation. Okay, and P at as the water is as the air is leaving at 25 degrees Celsius. So at 25 degrees Celsius, the saturated pressure is 3.16 kPa. So from this we can calculate PV. Okay, so PV is equal to P set or P saturation, or PV is your 3.161 kPa. Okay, now from the this is the exit condition. Okay, because at exit the air is saturated. Okay, So at exit we can calculate the specific humidity also. So specific humidity formula is 0.622 into PV by P minus PV, and P is your 100 kPa, PV is your 3.16161. So we can calculate specific humidity. Specific humidity is the friction of water vapor present in 1 kilogram of dry air. Okay, so it is uh, this much kilogram of water vapor in 1 kilogram of dry air. Okay, so that you have to remember. Okay, now the entry temperature of the air is 50 degrees Celsius and exit temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so entry temperature is 50 degrees Celsius and exit temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so and let m be the mass of the air. Okay, then the heat lost by the air is, as exit temperature is 50 degrees Celsius, sorry, as inlet temperature is 50 degrees Celsius and exit temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, so the heat will be lost by the air. Okay, so this is the heat lost by air, MACP minus T. Okay, now the this is the exit humidity of the exit specific humidity of the water vapor of the air, of exit air. Okay, or it means this much of kilogram of water vapor is present in 1 kilogram of dry air. Okay, and let omega I be the inlet specific humidity of dry air. Okay, because water vapor has been, because liquid has been added to it, so uh, so uh, so its specific humidity will increase. So this is the specific water vapor added per kilogram of dry air, and this is the mass of dry air. Okay, so this will be the water vapor. MAWE minus WI is the mass of water vapor added in the dry air. Okay, so this is the heat. This heat loss will be gained by this water vapor. So its enthalpy will increase. So initially the water is added. Okay, initially the water is added. So that is water vapor. Okay, liquid water enters the saturated at 25 degrees Celsius. So initially the water is added. So enthalpy of the water added initially is saturated liquid enthalpy at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that is this quantity. Okay, and finally the water becomes vapor. So at 25 degrees Celsius, Hg is this. Okay, so this much of heat is added to liquid water, so that it becomes water vapor. Okay, so this heat comes from this air. Okay, so the heat gained by water is equal to heat lost by air. Okay, now we have this ma cancel out. Okay, omega E is this, Hg is this, both we have to take at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, because the water is entering at 25 degrees Celsius and it is leaving at 25 degrees Celsius. Only this is the increase of enthalpy. Okay, Hg is this, and we have unknown quantity as omega I. Okay, so from this we can calculate omega I. So this is the specific humidity at inlet. Okay, so specific humidity at inlet is again given by this PV divided by PV minus PV, and P is same for inlet and exit, that is 100 kPa, and from this we can calculate PV. Okay, so we have calculated omega I. Okay, so we can calculate PV. So PV is your 1.58 kPa. Okay, now we have to calculate the relative humidity at inlet. So that is PV by P saturated. Okay, and PV is this, and P saturated at 25 degrees Celsius is this. Sorry, at inlet the temperature is 50 degrees Celsius. So P saturated at inlet is 12.358. Okay, so this will be the your relative humidity in friction. It in percentage is 12.8%. Okay.